Hey everybody, we're back and we are inside our completed circulatory race relay. And before we start the relay, I want to tell you a little bit about the heart. Most people don't know this, but the heart is actually a really powerful muscle. Did you know that, Obi?
I did not.
See, it's really amazing. Your heart is constantly pumping blood to the 4 chambers to the other parts of your body, taking oxygen and stuff to your muscles. Now, it's a really, really intricate path that it follows. If you look on the ground, you can see there's these 9 different cards. And you're going to be racing these different cards. You're going to be moving around them in the correct order. So you're going to start at the left ventricle over here. And then you're going to walk this path, and you're going to hit the aorta over here. And you're going to keep walking that path, and you're going to move over to the muscles. Now, what's really cool about the muscles is you see a bucket of blue balloons. Those are deoxygenated blood cells. You got to take your red oxygenated blood cell, because you're giving it oxygen, and you're going to take a blue blood cell and keep on walking. You're going to go to your right atrium. You're going to go to your right ventricle. You're going to go to your pulmonary artery. You're going to hit your lungs, and when you get to your lungs, you're actually going to put oxygen back into the blood because you breathe in through your lungs. You're going to keep moving. You're going to hit your pulmonary vein. And you're going to end at your left atrium, and you're going to keep going. The next person's turn, okay? Now here's where it becomes essential to do this race with finesse, not necessarily speed. Your blood cells travel through your body in this complete relay every 20 to 22 seconds. If you do this race too fast, you're going to have high blood pressure, and that's not good for your body. If you do the race too slow, you're going to have low blood pressure, and that's not good for the body. If you forget to trade out your deoxygenated cells with your oxygenated cells, your blood's not performing correctly, and that's not good for the body. So as you can see, your circulatory is a body system because it's using all these different parts of the heart, it's using your muscles, and it's using your lungs. It's a really, really important body system, one of the most important, because this system not only feeds your muscles, it also gives blood to your brain. And if we all know this, your brain is extremely important. We're going to take a moment right now to show you some tricks you can do with this relay race. So give us 1 second, and we'll be back. So Obi, why do you think we're hooking arms right now? You have no idea? Well, that's okay. We're going to explain it. Sometimes in your body, you get something called a blood clot. And if you get a blood clot, that means a bunch of your blood cells are stuck together and basically makes your blood move slower. So do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
That doesn't sound good at all.
It doesn't sound good at all. You're absolutely right. So we can demonstrate a blood clot by trying to do this relay race together. And I have a good feeling we're going to slow this down. You want to try this?
Let's try it.
All right, let's go. Oh, I'm falling here. Oh yeah, this doesn't seem right. Oh, don't forget, you gotta get your blue. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh, what's going on? Get it? Seems a lot harder to do. That's because blood clots slow your blood down. It causes blockages too. And that definitely is not good. So you want to demonstrate this with your kids so they can understand to keep their heart healthy. So right now, I'm standing in between the right ventricle and the right atrium. That doesn't seem like a good thing. Let's have Obi start the race again and see what happens when he gets near me. Obi, let's do this. Try again. One more time. Well, I am now what you call a blockage. I am blocking the entrance between the right ventricle and the right atrium. So that means this deoxygenated blood isn't coming through. think that's a good thing or a bad thing, Obi?
That's not a good thing at all.
It's not a good thing at all. We're preventing the blood to get in the lungs to reoxygenate to go back to the other chambers of the heart. So that's another thing you have to be careful of. You hear things about not eating so much saturated fat, not having so much cholesterol. Those items cause blood clots. And we have to keep our heart healthy, or else our blood's going to stop dead in its tracks right after the muscles. Obi, do you know what your resting heart rate is?
No, sir. What is that?
So your resting heart rate is how many beats per minute your heart pumps. A good resting heart rate is 60 to 80 beats per minute. Guess what? You can check your resting heart rate right now.
Right now?
Right now. Here's how you do it. Take your 2 fingers of your right hand, if you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, you're going to use your left hand, and put it right here on this vein of your arm. And you feel that little pump? That is your resting heart rate. So what we can do is we can time that for 60 seconds and see how many times it beats per minute. Now, once that's done, we can record that on a board or sheet of paper, and we can see how much everyone's resting heart rate is in the class. Oh, I see you're exercising a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Oh, stop for a second. Guess what's going to happen? Do you think your heart's going to beat faster or slower?
Faster, definitely faster.
That's called your active heart rate. Active. So your active heart rate at a healthy heart rate is anywhere between 90 beats to 120 beats per minute. You want to do something for me?
Sure.
Why don't you run this race really fast 5 times, as fast as you can, without falling down. So you might have to slow down a little bit, but run the race 5 times, and then we'll check your active heart rate. You ready?
Yeah.
You got to start right over here. Yep. All right. Ready, set, go. Oh, there's one time. There's 2 times. Go Obi, go Obi.
Oh,
I know, you got this. There's 3 times. 2 more times, big guy. You got this. One more. There's 4. And stop. Oh, now come on over here. You're a little tired? You're breathing a little hard? Now check your rate again. Do you feel it pumping faster?
way faster.
Way faster, yeah. That's because your heart is trying to get that oxygen into your muscles because you're using your muscles a lot more. And if you didn't get the essential oxygen to your muscles, you would get cramps, you'd fall down, you'd be uncomfortable. So it's good that your heart rate is racing faster now.
Okay.